Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, race fans. Welcome to PRL Season 7, Round 5. We are in Imola. I'm Nico John, and I am joined by the one and only, everyone's favourite Italian, Matty, the Ferrari title waiter. Hey, Matty, how are you?
Yeah, Ferrari title waiter because I don't know if everyone has my Discord there, but it's like my Discord name. So great introduction once again by Nico. We go in Imola. We ain't got the real race, but PRL always saves the day with uh, with a Grand Prix that virtually can't be skipped. So luckily we have our PRL guys to give the action that in real life missed in Imola. We give our thoughts and prayers like to the to the whole Emilia Romagna people who are fighting with the flooding. Uh, our best wishes from me as an Italian and from Nico and from the whole PRL family. But
Yeah. How far are you from
today
Imola, Matty?
from Imola is like I don't know, it's central Italy, so like I live in Marche, so also central Italy, but I think 3 or 4 hours. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But also to me it's raining hard, and there has
Yeah.
been a bit of flooding, but nothing to
No,
worry
it's
about.
terrible scenes from the region, isn't it?
Yeah, but our best prayers. But now let's focus on the qualifying, which is starting now. We got our first
It looks like it's the
hot lap,
Haas of Bart.
Barta. Yeah,
He's
yeah,
going to cross the line first, and off he goes. He might run into some traffic into that first chicane.
yeah.
Brake
It was
about 100.
Morris, which slowed down immediately, and we're seeing.
Welcome back to Morris. Been with PRL a while, stepped away, but has returned, reserving today in the Ferrari alongside Victor, championship leader.
Yeah, 24.6, quickest first first sector, but so far he's been the only one who did that. So we wait to see the other first sector time. My switch starts his lap now. JK Bass just started the lap, and Victor beaten Barta time in first sector, and we continue watching Victor as he goes near the end of sector 2.
Through
Let's
Agua
see.
Minerale, so tricky.
Yeah,
The
to
car, you're
Aquaman.
fighting the car the whole way through that corner. It looks like the meter boards on the left hand side for the final chicane have gone.
Barta 116.9.
There we go. Great back. Championship
Victor
leader
comes
into
now.
the line,
Oh, sorry.
and it's going to be quick.
Oh, 3 tenths.
15.6. Wow. Got the front
Oh,
door.
wow. I thought the seconds were 16, so I said just by 3 tenths.
No,
But it's 1.3 tenths. And
it's a
JK
lot.
Bass also stacks up
Moist fish to the
behind
line
Victor.
in the Mercedes, and it's a 22.
Uh,
That's not representative. How's
yeah,
Kelser's doing on his lap?
in
Coming to the
John to
final
the
corner?
speed.
No. It looks like he's planning a second warm-up
Yeah,
lap.
he done a mistake. He'll have to go for another lap.
We've got Inez 4. Oh, he's just about to start a lap. We'll pop back on him. Here comes Cali finishing his lap also in the Mercedes, reserving it today. Very quick driver.
Comes now the last corner to go P2,
Puts
and he's
himself on the
just two
front row
tenths. And
as Morris as well.
a Ferrari front row in Imola, but
There you go.
still 13 minutes.
Matty's
Turtle
happy.
Looper got his lap invalidated. Dr. Flick coming now at the last corner. Barta meanwhile enters the pits. Dr. Flick goes P5. Nice lap from him.
Solid. Very solid. Bass is pitting, I think.
51.2. for Tambar. Oh, he risked a bit there. Very easy to invalidate the lap at that corner.
Oh, there's a lot of invalidation points. A lot of tricky. This last corner's harder. Those last two corners I find a lot harder. Left-hander down the hill.
Yeah. Tambar
16-7.
just
Yeah, Tambar can go quicker than that. And Inez 4 across the line.
Oh, Calzas meanwhile P2 by a very small margin. Inez goes P10. Calzas is 200ths of a second behind Victor.
Wow. Morris is right there. Callie's there. All of them under broken the 16-second barrier, which is not straightforward.
Yeah, as we have seen so far many times in qualifying this season, top 6, top 7, this time also top 8, but yeah, most of the times like top 8 is in like half a second, so it's always very competitive for the pole position, not so competitive in the race, but everything can happen, so we see.
We still have Turtle, Frosty, and Truly McQueen is. I think he's P4 in the standings. It looks like he's taking a second outlap, burning up some fuel.
Yeah.
Before he tries to set a representative lap.
Yeah, he's also like try to recharge the battery, which is now 93%.
Yeah.
He's like he's doing like the. I don't know if you ever saw that movie, maybe you were already big, like the, I don't know how it was called, the spy in Cars 2, at the beginning of the movie.
The spy in what?
Like, there is like Cars 2, you know the Cars trilogy. I will watch them a lot when I was a kid.
I don't know.
You know that, like. And in the second movie there is like a spy, a car which is a spy.
Right.
He uses the throttle and the brake at the same time.
Ah, okay.
So Truly McQueen starts and speaking about cars, also Satan McQueen, Truly McQueen, and Truly McQueen improves in the first sector. Dr. Flick retired from the session.
Yeah, I saw that. I guess he had a moment. Through Agua Minerale, so tricky. And then this chicane, there's a lot of time. I think you could be quite aggressive on the curbs. Yeah.
Fastest middle sector.
Oh,
what happened?
He's just had a wobble on the exit. That's going to cost him 3 or 4 tenths probably.
Unfortunately, his lap is not gonna be as good, I think, as the Victor one, or will it be? I don't know.
Using all the track, doing up the corners.
13. He's going P11.
Okay, we've got
that's
Victor
a
back on a
shame.
lap.
Ooh.
And he's set a purple sector 1.
Who?
Victor.
Nice time by Victor, which is definitely one of the favorite for pole position.
And he's gone.
Oh, no damage luckily. Oh, he's stuck into the curb. Oh no, he's restarting.
Very lucky not to bin the car there. He could easily have finished his qualifying set.
Yeah. Also important that he hasn't got any damage. Very good save by Victor.
Jesse's 2 tenths up in the second sector. Very solid, consistent driver in the Red Bull. He'll be looking to move forward in the qualifying. Bit of traffic.
Yeah, but I don't think he's affecting his lap, or maybe a bit, because he's done just a slight improvement in the middle sector. We'll see how that pays off in a few seconds. He's coming at the last corners. He's coming at the last corner now.
Oh, great lap. 16-0.
P5. Solid lap from Just Force. He still has to improve a little bit. but pole position for him also is not impossible today.
GK Bats across the line, currently P6. He's over a tenth up.
Good job by
And moves into P5.
Calces goes quickest in the first sector, is really assaulting pole position now through Acqua Minerali.
Yeah. I don't know all the corner names, I have to be honest. I just call them chicane 1, chicane 2, and chicane 3.
Super lap from Calces, he improves like by 4 tenths in the middle sector.
Gets it rotated.
Number 49 of the McLaren. Coming out the last corner too, I think without any doubt, take the provisional pole, which he does by 3 tenths on Victor. Yeah. Now, of course, track is gonna be as the cars lap and lap and lap, the track is gonna be easier to improve the time. So Victor, I think, and also Marlis is gone P2. So Victor is now P3 and is now on an outlap.
Wow. Victor will looking to fight back. I'm just on with Aiden finishing a lap.
There are a bit of clouds in the air,
oh, sorry Aiden, commentator's curse. He spins out of the final corner.
Jen's back on track now.
There's moist fish. Finishes a lap. Another very quick driver. Fishy to the line.
P7.
Yeah.
And I wonder why so many guys are doing the final lap so early. Maybe it's because it's raining. Is it raining or it's just my impression?
I don't see any drops yet on my screen. It certainly looks very cloudy. Let me check in the...
Yeah. Oh, there is a Ferrari coming in Swiss way. Is the Victor one. He's going for the lap that he bottled before.
So Dr. Fleek had a qualifying ban, which he forgot about, so he quit the session. Got the stewards rule. Yeah, maybe I did see some rain then, Massive.
Yeah, maybe there is some rain. Yeah, definitely rain now.
Definitely.
And he's...
Here comes Victor. I'm not sure he's going to be able to improve.
No, he's low down,
Yeah.
He's given up. I wonder if could have been a pole before for Victor if he didn't spin on the lap. But now Calces, I think, is going out now, but I think in a few minutes he will know that he's got a pole position.
Victor pits. Yeah, I don't think anyone will be improving now. It's getting wetter.
Definitely. Calces exits the pits now, but he sees that track is not in a condition to let the lap times improving. Yeah, he's also struggling with grip, so he will be entering the pits by the end of this lap. And 4 minutes earlier we can see a pole position for Calces in the McLaren. Homiros, Morris and Victor will start from the back of Victor main rival, and Victor retires from the session. And actually, if everyone retires now, qualifying could end early and the Grand Prix could start like even earlier. But you never know if like the rain will surprisingly stop. Maybe for a bug even. But
time for a super quick lap at the end? I don't think so.
Yeah. No.
I wonder if it's dry for the race.
I don't know. Calces retires. Yeah, a bunch of guys are already retiring. But Morris is still there, Jacob After first, and a bunch of you guys. someone went off. Like,
Yeah, it looks tricky out there now. The drivers are going very slowly. And
just first
Frosty.
enters the pits now. Wow. Game is super detailed there. Car is like Frosty car on the side pods is a bit dirty for the rain. No, it's not a joke. It's like truly detailed. Let's see if like everyone retires. If we can start. I think the session will be over.
Yeah, there's still a
We
handful
still
of
got
drivers.
the Bass, Micefish, McQueen, Barta, and Tarils.
So, advantage Cal says he currently sits P3 in the Drivers' Championship. Victor in leading the championship is going to be starting on the second row, P3. And Steinmein, PRL owner, is in P2 in the championship, but is not racing today due to other commitments. So a chance for Calces to certainly move up, and he'll be looking to try and bring home the win.
And mind that pole position gives 2 points in the driver standings. So no, it gives 1 point.
1 point.
1 point. If in like Calces and Victor title fight, will that point be decisive?
It could be. It could be.
Yeah, it could be like crazy if like weather decide
Yeah.
season 7.
Well, they're so close. Victor only really got one hot lap in this one because the second one he had a spin, and then the third one it started to rain. So Calces managed to get his second lap in with the track rubbering in. Excuse me, before the rain came, gave him a big advantage. And then Moritz, though, his teammate on the second row, he's reserving today, so I'm not sure if they're in communication or not, but it'll be interesting to see if they can work together.
5 seconds and qualifying will be definitely over. JK Bass, Micefish, Barta and Tarils didn't retired earlier, and these are the times. It's
So our starting order, we've got 5 Danes in the top 11. Wow, it's a Danish takeover. Usually it's very Dutch, the Premier Tier, but today it looks pretty Danish. So, and Rusty under the flag as well. We've got Calces and Morris on the front row, Victor and Callie on the second row, GK Bass and Jesse on the third row, Moist and Dr. Fleek, Tambar and Aiden round out our top 10. Truly 11, Turtle 12, Inez 13, Demur 14, Bart, I'm going to call him Bart, 15, Frosty 16, Tar Heel 17, and the host with the most, the Lobby King, El Rusty, has decided to set himself a last to first challenge.
yeah. So as always, drivers will have a couple of minutes to prepare the race with the strategy, with the setup, and with everything else. Me and Nico will be back with the formation lap in a few minutes. So see you in 2 minutes, Nico.
Cool.
Here we go. With the formation lap. Nico will be back in a few seconds. You there, Nico? Oh well. Nico.
Hey, Matty, yeah, here we go.
Oh, Nico. Nice. So, formation lap is on. Let's see, as always, on what tire has the guys gone. Kalirob is the only one in the top 7 starting with mediums. The other ones starting with mediums are Dr. Flick, Truly McQueen, Ince, Barta and Frosty. Everyone else except Turtle Hooper starting with soft tires are starting with hard tires, which I think are the safest, less risky strategy for Imola.
Yeah, the softs is interesting from Turtle Hopper. It's a pretty straightforward one-stop, medium hard or hard medium. It's probably possible. I think I find the tyre wear here isn't that great, so he might be trying to do a soft hard, which I think is possible. That'll be interesting to watch. I need to make a quick announcement. Apology. I called the Norwegian flag Danish at the qualifying results there. I'm very sorry to Kalsas, Tambar, and everyone else. I don't want a load of angry Vikings knocking on my door explaining that I don't know my flags. They are Norwegian, and good luck to them all.
Morris, I think is lagging a bit.
Yeah, I saw one of them was...
Palani left the session. Oh, Palani is spectating. So...
Oh, Kalsas takes a very interesting sideways, yeah. He's lined his car. Sensible. Aiming slightly to the right.
Rusty Oil Can. The lobby guy is coming at the back of the field. And then we're ready.
I'll let you. Why don't you take us off, Matty?
What?
Why don't you lead us off from the lights?
I hope Victor. The lights are on. 3, 4, and 5. And away we go. Good reaction from Kalses. Victor ain't got the best of the starts. He's been overtaken by Kalirob. We got Morris slipstreaming Victor, but don't trying the move into turn 1. JK pass going with Victor, which stays P4, and he's looking to gain back the position on Kalirob. Just force Will to Will with Tambar. He pushes him a bit wide, but they stay Will to Will with Tambar on the inside. Just force on the outside. Tambar keeps the place, and for the rest, all chill at the back. So,
very clean start to the race, actually. They all got through that first chicane nicely.
Yeah.
Kali made a place on the mediums.
Yeah,
it can be tricky because of the way it rolls, yeah.
The way?
Just the... Oh, Truly's gone.
Oh.
I don't think I have him.
Yeah, he's getting crushed, maybe. Well, it was predictable that Kalirob would have got a great start because he had medium tires, which are quicker in the first part of the stint, but then he will struggle a bit. Kalses is in the leads. Morris now will have to overtake him, then back him off, and then wait for Victor to get the tire advantage. But let's see if the race situation stays like that to the end of the first stint. We are just on lap 2. And
Jesse!
Just first. Yeah, he crashed with someone, I think with Turtle Hooper.
With Tambar. And Tambar's got a 5-second penalty for it. I didn't see what happened. And that has given us a virtual safety.
Virtual safety. First shunt of the race in a very unlikely corner.
So let's see how we all did off lap 1. It was the big winners. Rusty up 7 places, Frosty up 6, Bart up 6, Tambar down 8, Dr. Fleek down 8. The rest of them smaller moves. Aiden up 3.
And Calces got a good reaction, stays P1, and not much to say so far. Turtlooper, how he did?
Yeah, he's
again
up a
fourth
few.
place, four places. So soft tires really paying off at the moment.
Making them work, yeah. You could probably get about 8 or 9 laps on the softs. And then, yeah, 23. It's a big
again.
stint on the hards, but possible as we're back active. And Morris is right on the back of Calcas.
Yeah. And Frosty also got a 3-second time penalty. How are the penalties looking at Imola? Is it easy track to get penalty? Oh, Tambar. No, wait.
Tambar.
Yeah,
the corner that Calcas is going through now, it's very easy to run wide there and get a warning. It's easy here to run wide. It's easy there to go wide. It's easy to pick one up on this chicane. Yeah. I think we'll see a few 3-second penalties for track limits and a few DNFs. There's a few tricky traction zones for sure.
After the corner after Aqua Minerali, Maris gone wide and he lost now DRS to Calces or Hezi. Has he got that DRS which will be crucial now? No, he hasn't. He hasn't, and Kalira has. So Kalira with those medium tires, Maris is without the help of the DRS of Calces. Now Kalira has got a great occasion. He cleared the first Ferrari on lap 1, he can clear the second one on lap 4. Let's enjoy this hunt. Oh, Turtlooper. Yeah, Turtlooper got involved in a crash with Frosty. So not the cleanest of first laps here in Imola, but Kalirab is now super close to Morris, and Tambar just retired. I wonder if that...
Tambar retires. Truly's pitting. Tough start to the race for those guys. So I think with DRS, Cali will get through here on the main straight. There's no need to force a move before then. Morris is out the DRS.
Calces using a lot of battery right now. He's already halfway done with the battery percentage.
Yeah.
But we got a yellow flag in sector 1. That is Tambar, the AI of Tambar. Will that...
the AI's come back out.
Yeah, Morris
and here comes Cali.
To the yellow flag.
Goes to the outside.
And that's a nice move into turn 1. Now will you have the pace to hunt Calces? That's a nice choose to go onto medium tires. It wasn't so predictable that medium tires would have done so well in a track where tire usage is hard to manage. Kalirab is doing it well and is already got 0.3 of a second on Calces.
Yeah.
So this is on now for Kali. If he can overtake him at the next main straight and then pull off a bit of a gap, then it will be hunted by the end of the race. But now he needs to focus on overtaking Calces and he's looking good. Word to you, Nico.
Yeah, he's right behind him. The mediums, you probably get about 14, 15 laps, I think is the stint. The advantage of starting on the hards is definitely that the warm-up period on the mediums is a lot easier. That warm-up lap, the out lap, when you change onto fresh, cold hards, is 2 or 3 seconds slower.
Oh,
there's a spin of the Alpine.
Yeah, luckily the car was ghosted.
Yeah.
It would have been a disaster.
So I think for Cali, for the strategy to work perfectly, he needs a safety car anywhere between sort of lap 10 and 15.
Yeah, Calces made a correct usage of the battery and defended from Kalirab every lap he manages to stay ahead, the better is for
Yeah.
the McLaren driver. But ooh, great exit from Kali, which could try the move if you
Yeah,
wanna
he's
risk.
right behind him. Both
But
taking a
he
lot of
doesn't
curves.
risk.
Demur picks up 3 seconds. Yeah. Let's have a quick look at the Cali with 50%, Kausas with 43. Not much in it.
It's Calzas versus Calirob. Round 2 this time is a whole lot
Easy.
easier
Oof.
for Calirob. Calzas try a bit of an aggressive defend, but Calirob takes the lead of the Imola Grand Prix. Let's see what lap, gap, sorry, he can pull. But
Yeah.
meanwhile overtakes Aiden Jones. Let's see what kind of gap he can pull, considering he's pitting on what lap? On what window of laps is pitting Calirob? Around lap 9, I think. Nico, you there?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, I thought
Cali's
like
broken
my,
the DRS.
Yeah, these are nice laps from the Mercedes driver. But this isn't enough. Calzas still right there, hanging on by a few hundredths of a second. And oh, Victor, play swap, I think. Oh, Morris, has he got his car ghosted? Or has he ghosted it on purpose?
Yeah.
Oh, Ferrari disaster there. Ferrari disaster. Morris just backed off Victor with the ghosted car. Have you seen?
That sounds like classic Ferrari, doesn't it?
Yeah. Also, at the Season 6 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, we were commenting together also.
Yeah, I remember.
Was, between Victor and Calirob, which was at the time
Yeah.
Ferrari second driver.
Coming into the pits, wasn't it, around that last corner?
Yeah. And I don't know if Calirob made a mistake at the last corner, because Calzas for a moment was back in the RS zone, but those tires in the Mercedes seems to start dropping off a little bit. But in my opinion, he can hang on a few other laps. But if he doesn't go like a few seconds ahead, then the chances of winning the race today will be getting lower. 1 second, has he got the RS Calzas? Yes, he has. The hunt continues. Calirob
It's a bit far back from Morris though. Kaus is a bit far back. Aiden,
yeah, I don't know if he can overtake him. But what are you saying?
I'm not sure if Aiden's going to make a move on Bart with the DRS. No, probably not.
No, too
Or
far.
Demur on Rusty. He's going to go for it.
Yeah.
In the slipstream. To the
That's
inside. Backs out. Rusty runs wide. Switch back.
The
Nice
old
driving.
switcheroo.
Yeah. Nicely
Nice
done
move.
from Demur.
Yeah, I actually think that that one was on purpose, like faking to go on the inside to
The
let
dummy.
Europe.
Yeah, Rusty ran a
Yeah.
bit deep. And then he got through easily.
Yeah, that's some nice and satisfying strategy
Yeah.
for a racer. Look how Calzas, his objective now is clear. He's staying in the DRS, even if now I don't think he got that. I think like
Very close.
the gaps at every point of the track between Calirob and Calzas stay
Here comes
pretty
Victor.
much the. Yeah, Victor plays swap, I think, from the Ferrari.
No real defense from Morris.
Calzas is taking the same racing line at every lap, and that racing line, I think it was studied for try to stay behind as much as possible in a quicker car. because at the last sector it was like on the edge of the second, at the beginning of the lap always 7/10,
Yeah.
but now Kalirab is pulling away, but that's a nice work done by Calces. So
Yeah.
Victor got the position from Morris. I saw that Morris got the ghosted car also at the beginning of this lap, but then they swapped places, so I think that it was a failed place switch. The
Last time.
the thing that happened before. And look, Calces is back in the RS now.
He's quick for sector 3, isn't he? The chicanes. He's gaining a lot of time.
Or maybe are Kalirab tires starting to drop off?
Potentially. For sure.
I'm gonna follow Aiden Jones. But try to stay on first two.
With the DRS, Calces isn't going to make a move. Tucks in behind. And on they go.
Calces can...
But it's great for Calces because he's now got DRS where Victor doesn't. So Victor trying to close in that second gap is going to be tough. Aiden still can't get past Bart. And after that, the field's quite nicely spread.
We're back with Kalirab now. Yeah, I think in 1 or 2 laps, Kalirab is beating.
I think, yeah, he might even come in this lap. Or stay out and hope for a safety car.
Half a second. No, I don't think so. Maybe we'll risking do such a risk for a win is too high in my opinion.
Yeah.
He's probably getting overtaken now by Calces. Let's see. Calces isn't using any.
Calces has got no battery left. He's going to be close, but not close enough.
He doesn't need to make the move at the moment.
Truly gets past Dr. Fleek. I think Dr. Fleek had a moment. Turtle has pitted off the softs and put mediums on, so he's going for the 2 stop. As Aiden missed it. Aiden got past.
Yeah. Me too. I also missed that.
Currently
yeah,
P5 in the standings, Aiden. A lot more consistent this season.
Yeah. How did he ended up last season?
I think he was reserving last season, so he didn't race every race, but he's been very quick, very consistent this season.
Now Kalirab is very much holding up Calces. Victor gained like half a second.
I wonder if Cali pits here. Probably not. There's probably a couple of laps left. It carries on. He's got plenty of battery.
Calces is closing and not close enough to make a move there. And let's see if this will favor Victor. Yeah, it's definitely closing up. In the pits. Now Barta with 12 laps old mediums is still hunting down Aiden Jones. Doing a good job by staying behind. As we return home. Oh, Victor nearly in the DRS with Calces.
Yeah.
This is now game on.
Game on.
Very important moment of the race. But Calces is so strong on the final sector, so I don't know if Victor can still get DRS. It will be super
He will.
tight.
No! Oh, I don't know.
No,
I think that's the
yes,
line.
I don't know. It was... let's see if he will get it. I don't think so. No.
It doesn't look like it.
No. Calces will. but now he's gonna be super held up, Calces, if he can't make the move, which he can't, and now Victor will close up a lot more in this trio, racing for the win. Morris got 2 seconds behind.
He's fallen a bit further back, hasn't he?
Yeah. Couldn't
Great
keep
stint
up the
from
pace.
Cali. Started P4.
Yeah, if like medium tires aren't so quick, I would say that maybe Calirob's chances to win the race aren't ruined. Maybe are just the medium tires that aren't strong in this kind
No, I
of
think the medium tyres are
stint.
pretty quick around here. They work pretty well, so he's
Yeah,
obviously
but
he's taken that first.
to make like a safe stint to make sure to come out at a reasonable gap to win the race, right, like in real life you could have pulled a gap of 7-8 seconds,
Yeah,
but I think in the game is a little bit different. I don't know. An Alpine span,
Truly's having a tough race
Truly.
for sure.
Yeah. Let's see if Dr. Flick can get past.
I don't know if Dr.
Flick is
Fleet's
the...
ghosted.
Yeah, Tartar
And it looks
Hoover
like
is P13.
Turtle gets past both of them.
Yeah.
So Bart into the pits off the mediums. Slap on some hards. And I expect Cali will probably come in this lap.
Or he could carry on because he... Yeah, now Calces is super close, but 15 laps is a nice stint and a nice pace that Calirob till now have been able to keep. Truly McQueen retires and is a double Alpine DNF. Is that pulling out oh, he crashed. He crashed. The car is
crashed.
exhausted.
That could be a safety car. He's right in the middle of the track.
No, safety car comes out straight after the incident, so no safety car. Is Calirab coming in? Yes, he is. And that frees up Calces and Victor. Calces got this main straight safe with the DRS, but Victor got 20% more battery. And we are halfway done here in Imola. For half race, Calirab have been able to stay in the mediums without particularly suffering the tire degradation. But now Victor has a chance to take the lead. A great chance to take the lead.
Yeah, Cali's problem now is this lap is going to be very slow. The hards will come in 2 or 3 laps, I guess, and Cali's going to be slow while he tries to warm up the hards, which take 2/3 of a lap, 3/4 of a lap to get up to temperature. While these guys are flying, so... And then they're going to come out on quicker tyres as well, so... It's going to take a phenomenal stint from Cali to fight for the win.
Oh, is that Aiden? Yeah, Aiden got a moment.
Oh
Span.
no.
Restarts and doesn't drop the position to Calirob, but he will then done anyways. Oh, Victor trying the move on Calces. He's getting to the inside, and
Victor
that
goes
proves
through.
that Calirob have done a massive job in giving Victor the lead.
Yeah.
And he takes the lead of the Imola Grand Prix as Calces got pace and battery to answer to that overtake. Now when last lap Victor had 20% more, now they have pretty much the same battery, but it's like 10%, so...
Aiden Pitts. Yeah, Cali will want these two now to fight, I guess. You know, go too wide into various corners so that he can get the undercut completed. But it looks like Calces is happy just to slip behind.
Imola is a small track. Is a quick track to get a lap done, so they could pit in the final stages of the race, Victor and Calces.
Yeah.
So with that, Kalirov would hope that they fight as much as possible. Like on the main straight. Oh, Kalsa's pitting. So wasn't that all of? It wasn't all of that difference of laps to a repeat. Just what? 2 laps. This is the difference between mediums. The end of the medium stint and the end of the hard stint.
Yeah.
In your opinion, has Kalsas done good to come in before? Is the undercut really powerful?
Well, let's see.
Another...
I'm not sure. I think I struggle to make undercuts work, but I think that's just because I'm not quick, especially on my outlaps. So we'll see. I guess Victor will pit this lap to cover it off. Whereas Kalsas has come out. Oh, he's got Kali right behind him.
Oh, this is now interesting.
They don't want to fight either because that'll give Victor. But Kali would love to get past while Kalsas is still on cold tyres.
Yeah. And even if he will warm the tyres, well, Kalirab for the rest of the race he will have quicker tyres.
Yeah.
But Kalsas now, Kalsas now starts to pull up the gap.
Yeah.
And aims at Victor P1.
Victor's in.
Crucial moment of the race.
Massive moment coming through the penultimate corner. Using all his battery. It's such a long pit exit. It feels like you're driving for ages. But I think Victor's gonna stay.
Comes out now, yeah. Kalsas takes the lead. Kalirab takes P2.
Wow.
Wow. And now Kalsas got... yeah, Victor now, bad moment for Victor. He will have to warm his tires. Oh...
He's just got to stay within a second.
Morris. We got Morris that lost the car and is now at the mercy of Micefish.
I wonder if these two will pit.
Kalsas nearly up 1 second. His gun is looking like he will have fun in this stint, but the pace is showing.
Wow, yeah.
Victor needs to clear Kalirab as quickly as possible. Oh, but tension plays a huge moment in this track. It's very easy to make a mistake. Yeah, Kalsas has a massive pace, but I think medium tires in general have a massive pace because Kalirab is really struggling in this lap and Victor gets past him. But Kalsas has made the fastest lap. How much he can gain with DRS is now 1 second and a half. Healthy lead for Kalsas.
So Victor, he's got 12 laps and he's 1.5 seconds behind. Will he do it? Matty, who wins the race?
What?
Who's going to win the race?
Well, for making predictions, I actually like to make them before the race. Well, I hope Victor, but Kalsas right now is showing a great pace. But it isn't over yet. Someone between Kalsas and Victor, I'll say Kalsas because he's really good at managing tires.
It looks like it. Kali just staying within the DRS. Yeah, Victor's getting poor exits out of that last chicane in sector 3, which is giving.
Kalsas gets great exits.
Yeah.
That's what is making the difference, and he has also like 10% more battery. So he's looking to get that race win. Victor.
That's the fastest lap.
Victor makes the fastest lap. Yeah.
Kali gets the DRS, but Kalsas is driving off into the sunset. Moist 20 laps on the hards. Is he waiting for a safety car, I wonder? And why not? Great stint. Where the back? I mean, it's only the front that's really only battling, isn't there? We've got Rusty Fleet. Tar Heels up in the top 9. Great drive from the Tier 2 reserve.
Kalira banging there, like 1 second behind. Yeah, but I think the gap that Kalirob have been able to put on Calces wasn't enough. And now Victor gained a couple of tenths, so still there, but it will be at the moment it's very hard to get under the second two. Yeah, it's easy to get that 2 tenths on Calces, but to get that other 4 tenths, yeah, it will be very tough, even considering that we all know the ability of tire management of Calces, while everyone by the end of the stint dropped off with their own tires. Calces. Oh, Calces! He has nearly lost the car. And Victor has now got the RS. Commentator curse. Commentator curse.
Wow. That changed everything.
Yeah. Half a second now. Now Victor can do it.
Yeah. Cali just can't quite keep up with the medium runners, unfortunately. Still a great drive from the Mercedes,
dropping off.
Wow, game on.
Safety car
the 2 fastest drivers in PRL.
The 2 title.
Net P1, P2. Moyes is currently in P1 but has yet to pit. What a battle.
Yeah, but Calces at his advantage point has that chicane where he exits so quickly.
Yeah.
He exits so quickly. That is making the difference. That is pure class from Calces, pure class.
Yeah. Victor's having to use all his battery coming out of the final chicane to stay within the DRS.
But Victor isn't an opponent to count dead already, so it is game on, definitely, between these two. Calces that also needs a win, because that will put him like he's 24 points behind Victor right now. With the results of today at the moment, it will be 17 points. And the victory of Calces will be 31 points. So we're halfway through the season. This is great moment in the title fight. This is a crucial moment in the title fight. He's 7 tenths ahead, and now it comes the chicane, where he's so good.
There we go, look at that, 2 tenths
yeah,
almost.
Now that's 2 tenths. Oh, that's 3 tenths in the bag.
Yeah.
But Victor took it not so bad, you know. Well, Calces took it better, obviously, but Victor better than last times. But 7 tenths, this is still a safe lead from Calces. But Victor is closing up. And who do you think is gonna win the race, Nico?
I think Calces has got this.
Yeah.
I think he can bring it home for the Papaya Army.
For the?
Papaya. A nickname for McLaren. It's the colour of the car.
Oh yeah. Papaya. And
I think yeah, Calces, Victor, Cali is our podium in that order.
maybe Victor could a bit give up on that chicane where Calces is faster, but as he's doing now, he can focus more on the rest of the lap. But yeah, now let's see if Calces can get his 2 tenths in the bag. Yeah, 2 tenths another time. Yeah, Victor has to put all of his effort now in the rest of the lap.
I think they're both in ERS saving mode, trying to get some battery for the.
Let's focus a bit on the other battles. We have another Ferrari hunter, that is Morris, which is hunting down JK Bus. takes all the slipstream and he will get past. And Morris gets ahead of
JK
JK
Bass,
Bass.
tier 1 champion last season.
Yeah. Well deserved promotion. Also a driver that today has the dusted car.
He wasn't. He got promoted, but he wasn't champion. Excuse me. But well deserved. Look at his pace. Yeah.
Yeah, but another driver who used to drive at Tier 1, which I like a lot. Today got a terrible race, but he can stay very consistent. Is Dr. Flick.
Yeah.
A really good driver. The first season I commented there. There was a triple weight title fight with JK Bass and Tato Hooper. The first half of the season have been good fights, but then Dr. Flick absolutely flied away in the standings.
Yeah. And they're all now doing well in Premier.
Yeah, now like the meme, how it started, how it's going. And we are waiting like for the when Calces and Victor, we hope as late as possible, will stop racing. Maybe these three guys is gonna come their turn to fight for the title. But now we are in the period, in the era of Calces and Victor, and Calces gets a moment. This is Victor's chance. This is Victor's chance. 7 laps to go. Oh, now this is good, because if Victor can keep this, those 2/10 of a second gained in the chicane wouldn't be so significant. 4/10, that will be 6/10 with the chicane. Let's see. Oh, not very well played there by Victor. 6/10, still too far.
But it always is coming straight down afterwards, isn't it?
So
by the time you get to this corner here, it's okay. 5 of it.
Yeah, he can make the move.
Battery's on. Battery.
Calces is
DRS. ERS. And takes the lead of the Grand Prix.
To the outside. That's brave from Victor, which takes the lead. And now Calces didn't use battery. He has 16% now. Is Calces who will hunt, and Victor who will have to defend.
Bass staying with Morris.
Victor, who didn't manage to get the lap, to get the win last week at Spa-Francorchamps at his own race, could manage to get the win at the home race of Scuderia Ferrari, his team, his beloved team. Yeah, there
How
isn't
far is
like...
Maranello? Maranello's not that far from Imola, no?
No, no, it's not that far. I will look for that after. But Victor doesn't seem to be vulnerable now. 6/10. You need at the beginning of the straight, you need to be like at least half a second to try make the move.
Yeah, Victor got a great exit there from the last corner.
Oh yeah, Victor fastest lap. No one is using ERS in straight.
No, I think they're both saving it for the last couple of laps in an attack. Matty, I'm reminded to tell you, you need to pronounce the full name of the Imola Grand Prix for everyone.
Who reminded you?
I reminded myself. I remember seeing Jesper was talking about it yesterday or earlier in the week. It's a long name.
I don't know if I actually don't know if I remember. Allora is Formula 1. I said allora. Allora will be so. I get the impulse to speak in Italian sometimes when I comment.
You should do some Italian commentary. I think it would be more exciting.
Yeah.
Why don't you give us a lap in Italian, Matty?
Huh?
Why don't you give us a lap in Italian commentary?
Yeah. This lap 28.
Lap 28.
Well, abbiamo Calces dietro a Victor. Che finale per questa gara a Imola. Victor che va per dare alla Ferrari una vittoria al Gran Premio di casa. Calzes adesso è vicinissimo, Calzes adesso è stravicino a Victor, che non deve fra l'altro lasciarlo passare, perché non può provare delle manovre troppo aggressive per la difesa. Calzes diventa leader del Gran Premio dell'Emilia Romagna. E
It sounds better in Italian, Matty, I tell you.
yeah, we got
Good stuff.
on Sky Italy we got Carlo Vanzini, which is an amazing commentator, mate.
Oh yeah?
It's yeah. Also, I see the highlights in English, of course. Crofty and Brandol are also great, but you should listen to Carlo Manzini. You should
I should
listen
give it
to
a
Carlo
try.
Manzini. But now, for the audience, I need to tell these final laps in English. Then maybe we'll get more of Italian commentating later on in this season. Calzes retook the lead. Is now Victor turn. Oh, 5 tenths. That's not bad.
Or
That's not bad for Calzes.
is it at the stage now where maybe it's worth not overtaking and trying to go for it on the last lap? It puts a bit of pressure on your last sector 3.
Alright, now Victor will take the lead now. So, Victor will be leader on now lap 30. Lap 31, Calzes will be back in the lead, I think. And on lap 32, Victor will be back again in the lead, so he doesn't need to do that actually.
I wonder if Calsters will not overtake on the next main straight to try and do it on the last lap. Oh, I've got a screen freeze there.
Yeah,
try and get.
Calzes needs to do this thing. Victor has the final lap at his own favor. So
I think Calsters might try and stay behind here. Neither of them have got any battery.
oh no, I was right. Victor will be leader at the final lap. So with the gap that there is now, I think that Calzes is gonna now retake the lead. But will he go for the move? Calzes is a great strategy player. Yeah, he's not overtaking. He's backed off a bit. Let's see what happens. Calzes has good mindset, good strategy. We witnessed that in some races.
Here we go. And just for added excitement.
Yeah, he's backing
No, he's
off.
gonna go for it next lap.
He's not going for the move.
Just for added excitement, both drivers are currently sat on 2 track minute warnings, and so one from either of them would be a 3-second
That
penalty
will be
and surely
dramatic.
the end of the race. A lap and a half to go.
Will
all gonna come down to the main
back
straight.
markers? Oh, now back markers could help Victor, because now Victor is in danger. Calzes is the one who can potentially win the race. Victor's gonna have to pretty much do a miracle to win this. He needs to get helped by the back markers, which are slowing down. Calzes! Penalty!
There we
3-second
go.
time penalty! And Victor now got the win in the bag.
Just bring it home safely.
Yeah, he just needs to watch out.
Oh, Calzes!
Calzes! Disaster! That's a disaster from Calzes. Calirob is gonna pass.
Oh, how unfortunate. And Morris is not going to get close enough.
Yeah, he got frustrated, in my opinion. He got
Oh,
frustrated.
poor Calsters. I think the frustration from the penalty and just lost a little concentration on that exit, which is so easy to do. I mean, I've binned it there more times than I care to remember, but
yeah, Calzes not in a very good moment. He made very much mistakes in Japan. Now he dropped the win today, and maybe he will drop also the podium. Morris is gonna have to play the team game now. He will have to push like hell to steal the podium.
can he do it? I don't think he's going to get 3 seconds on him.
No, but Calzes has the penalty.
There's an Alfa Romeo in between. Oh, he's got the 3 seconds, of course. Yeah, he just needs to stay within
he's looking
half a
good
second.
now. He's looking good. While Victor comes at the final corners.
What a race by Victor. in the Ferrari. Just kept it
Victor
clean,
arriva,
kept it cool.
Victor arriva alle ultime curve. Penultima curva. Ultima curva per Victor, che non è riuscito a vincere in Belgio, ma riesce a vincere al Gran Premio di casa della sua squadra, della Ferrari. Victor vince il Gran Premio dell'Emilia Romagna. Was that Qatar Airways, the sponsor?
Probably.
No. Qatar Airways, Emilia Romagna e del Made in Italy. Or was that
was
Made
it.
in Italy e dell'Emilia Romagna Grand Prix?
Yeah.
Calces doesn't get the podium, Morris steals off the podium. It's a nice day for Ferraris. And Calces
Wow.
still got half
Drama
a
at the
season
end.
to... Yeah. Calces still has half of the season to get back into title contention.
That's a big.
But,
that's a big step for Victor towards the championship. To be honest, he's gonna increase his lead by. I can't do the maths, but it's probably about 15 more, 20 points. So all to do for Calces in the second half of the season if he wants to retain his championship.
Yeah. Do you think that Victor could be a little bit conservative in like a couple of races? That maybe he will choose maybe two tracks. He can choose two tracks where he struggles the most, and choose to be conservative on
And
that
just try and
track,
pick up
seeing the
some
lead
useful
that
points.
he has. Or
Yeah, it's
driver of the
definitely
day
possible.
is Barta. Driver of the
Definitely
day
possible.
for the game is Barta for you.
Yeah, driver of the day. But I mean, from what I've seen, Victor's pretty fast everywhere, so I'm not sure he needs to, but
Yeah, but
we'll see.
even if that will be true, Victor just needs now a retirement, and Calces wins a race, and Calces is back into a good spot in the title fight. So
Yeah, it probably will cross
I
his
don't.
mind when overtaking or defending.
Yeah,
So we have our final order: Victor, Cali, Rob, and Morris on the podium. Two Ferraris and a Mercedes. Calces, last lap drama, falls to P4. Bass P5, great drive. Moist 6. Bart 7 and driver of the day. Aiden, solid drive, P8. Inez 4, another solid drive. Didn't see much of him. I think he spent a lot of the race on his own, but still top 10 finish, always impressive. Demur, we saw that lovely overtake on Rusty. He's in P10. 11 Turtle, 12 Tar Heels, 13 Rusty. I think Fleek may have been a ghost for most of the race. And then Truly, Frosty, Tambar, and Jesse were our DNFs. Wow, what a race. Any final comments?
so Victor, we now using the football language, is winter champion. Is the winter champion. Calces not in his prime form, but we know him is the. I still think he's the best driver in the league. He can definitely get back and sorry for the bad word. Put his shit together, get back into the title fight, and it's gonna be down to the last race, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Calza still got this, but great day for Ferrari and for Victor.
great day for the
So
Scuderia.
we thank everyone to have followed the Premier Tire race. Check out Tire 1 coming up next, and Tire 2 late in the evening, for the fellow Europeans, maybe while you are having dinner. And see you next week. Bye, Nico.
See you next week. Thanks, Matty. Always a pleasure. And see everyone next week. Yeah, take care.